Good morning, dear language lovers. Today on 5th May, Monday, 2025, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major names of the Hindu newspaper. I'm Chintu M Raju from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate language awareness by going through the major names of the paper and to see how words have been structured there so that we can use them in our daily communication. We go with the first suicide of the day. Amid India-Pak tension, Air Force Chief meets PM. Amid, we get the first word of the day, A-M-I-D. A-M-I-D. Amid will act as a preposition basically.
Amid.
Amid, the accent falls on the second syllable, amid, in the middle of, surrounded by. Amid India-Pak tension, T-E-N-S-I-O-N. So as we know, shun ending must be nouns. So,
Tension.
tension. So we have tense, tension, a feeling of nervousness. So, tension. Air Force Chief meets. So we get the main verb of the sentence, meet. M-E-E-T.
Meet.
Meet. To see and talk to someone. Meet. Air Force Chief singular meets PM. PM is met by Air Force Chief. Air Force Chief meets PM. Doesn't he? All the language properties can be expected here. Now we move to the next item. Israel vows a response to missile attack by Houthis. The doer is Israel. What does it do? It vows. V-O-W, vow.
Vow.
Vow. To make a determined decision. Vows. Response. Response. R-E-S-P-O-N-S-E. It's a beautiful verb.
Response.
The accent falls on the second syllable, response. Answer, reaction. From the verb response, we have responsibility. So that is a very interesting noun. Responsible is adjective. Now we move to the next item. Iran FM to visit Pak will arrive in Delhi later this week. Iran Finance Minister to visit, V-I-S-I-T. This word can act as verb as well as a noun.
Visit.
Visit, that this sound is very prominent. To go to a place, visit. Pak will arrive. That is a second part of a sentence. Arrive. A-R-R-I-V-E. Will arrive.
Arrive.
Arrive. There are two syllables. As we know, the word will act as a modal helping verb. There are 13 modal helping verbs. Can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, used to, ought to, need, dare, must. After these words, we will have the root form of the verb. Arrive in Delhi later this week. Later is a very interesting word in terms of its pronunciation. That A sound is very prominent.
Later.
Later, it's an adverb, at a time in the future. Later. Now we come to the last suicide of the day. Kerala unlikely to implead in Wakaf Act case in apex court. Kerala is the doer. Kerala is unlikely to implead.
Implead.
Implead is a verb. You take proceedings against somebody or prosecute somebody. Implead. In Wakaf Amendment Act case in apex court. A-P-E-X. So that is a very important noun.
Apex.
The letter A has an A sound. Apex. The highest court. So the language lovers, we have got a lot of words today. Amid, meet, tension, vow, response, attack, visit, later, unlikely, implead, apex. Our duty is to see how these words are present in a sentence so that we can construct our own sentences. Then only this exercise becomes meaningful. I wish you all the best in language journey. Have a great day. Thank you very much.